Right, Bradley here. Hope you're doing well as always. So, answer me this question. What can you do on a guitar that you can't do on pretty much any other instrument? Any guesses? Any answers? Well, the answer, probably because the title of the video is giving it away, is bending. And bending the strings on a guitar is one of the most joyful, greatest thing, especially if you've got a nice tone going on and you know you've got a cheesy little drum beat going on from your loop pedal in this case. But it's so expressive in bending. At the same time, it can be really one of the hardest techniques to do on the guitar, because obviously it requires quite a bit of strength. It requires some calluses going on in your fingers, and to my mind it does separate I suppose more of a novice guitar player next to someone who's been playing for a little while, because the intonation, the bending, the pitching of each note is really important. And if you're bending a note and you're out of tune, it's kind of like nails down a chalkboard, which we don't want. Now, what I had going on at the beginning of the video there, I was kind of, I guess, doing pedal steel type sounds where I've got two notes. So in this case, I've got a G and a D, and I'm bending up this D so that it's on an E note. Now, if you're playing a C chord, that's a really nice thing to do, because obviously a C has got a C note. Let me turn off this overdrive. It's got a C note, an E, and a G. So if I'm playing a G and a D for this instance, those are all the three notes in the chord of C, which is very nice when you've got it sounding like that. Now, over my little what's going on there, I've got, you know, a C chord and then kind of a Stonesy S kind of thing going on, a little bit of sus chords if we go there, calling it that. Now a C, and then doing the same thing but down to an F chord. Okay, so we've got a 1 and a 4, C chord and an F chord. So over the C, you could just do this little idea. So now, I should say, if you've never bent before, that sounded terrible, I'm going to keep that in, but if you've never bent strings before, you can watch this video, please do, use it as a kind of an encouragement to get better at bending. But this is not for beginners. This is for people who've been playing for a bit and want to up their bending. So we're on a G and a D, and then when you bend, you always want to have a finger behind it. Okay, so here I've got my first finger on, hopefully you can see in camera 2, my first finger's on the C note, and it's going to be there because we're going to play that note in a minute. But if that's a bit of a stretch back, you know, just be on the fret behind. And we're bending up a tone with our second finger in this case. On the B string, on that second string, we do not want to bend that at all. Then we got this little kind of melody line. Now, with my right hand, I'm kind of hybrid picking. You're kind of going to have to, really. I mean, you could do it, but I don't like the sound of that. So try and pick the strings with your fingers, and hopefully you can see with both cameras here what's going on there. And then when I'm going down to the F chord, I'm now playing the key of F, doing the exact same thing. Now there's a lovely sweet spot there. Now notice when I did that a minute ago, I bent up and, oh, that was out of tune. I'm bending right to it, so it's getting used to your instrument. Now I've had this guitar for 11.5 years, but I haven't played it for a few months. But I still know it rather well. Okay, so here's my little beat. You could even just do that to practice. Just do the, so. Earlier at the beginning of the video, I was kind of doing all that, kind of bending up that D up to an E. There's my root, so you could start getting that absolute bending, so you bang on the tune. That's the same as that, but on the G there and on the D bending up, that's a bit hard. Getting your fingers in, especially if you need to cut your nails like I do. Look at that. Is that coming out on the camera there? Turn it off, sorry. But it's a great sound, you know, very, again, southern comfort, southern country kind of rock kind of stuff. But I love that. I love that punchy sound of it, and the Telecaster suits it great. Should say as well, like, if you're bending two strings and you've got a Strat or a tremolo guitar, chances are it may go out of tune. That's why a lot of kind of country rockers use Tellies, because it's got a fixed bridge. So if you've got a Les Paul, you know, or any kind of 335, a Gibson type guitar or Yamaha, anything with a fixed bridge, you're going to be all right. But yeah, try this, man. So there you go, some absolute bending, or whatever I'm going to call this video. But let me know your thoughts, and I apologise now to your calluses. Anyway, hope you're good and well. Check the links in the description box below, so you can check out my website and some lessons and my music and things like that. And any gear I'm using is all in the description box below. There are affiliate links there. This video is it's certainly not sponsored, but if you hit the link, I will get a few extra pennies, what helps support the channel. Anyway, hope you're good, hope you're very well, and I'll see you very soon. Happy bending. Take care, Mike Buddy signing out. Bye. Faded away.